Hoy estaremos hablando de Magnitude Lighting. Magnitude Lighting fabrica drivers para diferentes tipos de aplicaciones en interiores y exteriores, LED lineal, para tape de LEDs, para diferentes temas. Funciona muy bien. Es una empresa que tiene su almacén aquí en California y con gusto los ayudamos a atender cualquier necesidad. Así que, sin más por el momento, los dejo con el señor Ryan Cedar. Ryan, I am turning the webinar on to you. Welcome to our webinar series. I believe you're going to be doing a couple of these, one this week, one further along.
Yes.
So thanks for joining us, and it's a pleasure to have you on our podcast. It's all you.
Yes. Thank you very much, Polaris Controls, for allowing me to do this. Today, Magnitude Lighting, what I will be going over with you guys. The agenda would be going over some electrical technical items, talking about input voltage, output voltage, the efficiency of the drivers, going over a little bit about dimming, some of the products that I will be going over, and then also the M series and the E series product that we're going to be discussing today with that. So that's kind of the agenda. I'm going to talk about real quick our sales team. Myself, I am covering the East Coast and the Southern Hemisphere for Magnitude Lighting, all of Polaris's territory. We also have my counterpart, Jim, who covers Western US. And then we have 3 inside sales support customer service agents for you to call. Your main contact, Liz, is all the way to the right. And then we also have our CRO, Dana Mavros, who's handling all of sales and marketing for Magnitude Lighting. So we're a small family looking to support you guys and to offer you a great product in Magnitude. This team directory here, I highlighted some of the main contacts for you. This will be passed on to Polaris. They will have this. But your main contact would be Polaris for initials. But we do have Liz is our international. She'll be our contact for Southern Hemisphere from Mexico down to the South America. You also have my contact information. Our technical support, Matthew Bonner. I have his email and his phone number there for you. And then any orders or processing for customer service, those are their contact information for you. One nice thing is Magnitude is a small family. We're very accessible. So we're very open with our contact information. We're always there for you. So. Magnitude Lighting, we're a 10-plus-year-old company, originated out of Israel. Past couple years, we were purchased by a family-owned investment company. Everything has now situated in Tustin, California, which is about an hour south of Los Angeles. That's our facilities where we do all manufacturing, assembly, warehousing. It would be in Tustin, California. We do also have our engineering department where we recently hired 2 new engineers. So we're always about developing, innovating products, coming out with some new products throughout the year. So we're a company, it's always growing, looking to get into more markets, offering new products to keep up with the technology that's out there on the market. We're a company that is an international company. We have thousands of installations throughout the world. So we're a growing company, and we're ready to support you and help you out with your driver needs. I'm going to start with some of the technical information. We have input voltage. These are some terms that you're going to be hearing. The input voltage is actually known as the primary side. So this is the actual power that's coming from the power lines into our drivers. You would recognize a 120 volt, a 120 277 universal, 347, or European, it would be a 230 volt. But that's input voltage, the VAC. And again, that would be the primary side of the driver. The next term would be an output voltage. That would be on the secondary side of the driver. So as the input voltage goes through the driver, on the outer side, on the next, as it leaves the driver, it goes onto the secondary side, and that would be known as the output voltage or a direct current VDC. Those terms, the numbers that you would see normally would be a 12 volt DC, a 24 volt DC, and a 48 volt or a 36 volt DC. Those are the terms that you would know to see, to understand what output voltage is. So next term is constant voltage. Constant voltage, think linear fixtures, tape lighting, cove lighting, under cabinet lighting. The constant voltage simply means that the voltage itself is going to be fixed. So again, going back to 12 volts, 24 volts, 36 volts. The voltage for that fixture is going to be fixed at that rate. And then the current throughout the fixture could vary throughout. So our drivers, we offer a constant voltage and a constant current product. And I'll get into that a little bit. The constant current fixtures, drivers, think single point sources, recess lighting, track heads, directional lighting, area lighting. Those fixtures are being used with a constant current driver where the current itself will be fixed, but the voltage could vary within that fixture. Some of the main currents that are being used today is about ranges from 200 milliamps all the way up to 2000 milliamps. And there are some larger fixtures, some more area lighting fixtures might increase over that 2000 milliamps. But those are, so the constant current product, that's a good, so the main difference between the constant current and the constant voltage is the constant voltage again is consistent, fixed. And for the constant current fixtures, the current itself is fixed and the voltage varies. A little bit about LED driver efficiencies. Magnitude Lighting offers all our drivers are at a 90% efficient. And this diagram kind of gives you an idea of how we come up with that solution. Here on the left-hand side of that diagram, you show the input voltage, the primary side. Where it starts at 165 watts at 121 volts, which is going into our driver. As it moves through the driver, there is a heat dissipation of 15 watts. And then as it goes on to the secondary side, the output voltage, output current, you'll see it is now rated at 150 watts at 350 milliamps. So this is an example of our constant current fixture. The diagram below, the equation where the 15 watts of heat loss, you would divide it by the input of 165 watts, which equals 10%. And that allows us to promote our product to be at 90% efficiency. That's how we come up with the driver efficiencies. The next term, phase cut triac dimming. Mainly used in a residential application, but you might see that in a 277 light commercial projects as well. The nice thing with the phase cut dimming, there's no secondary wiring required. You might know the term of a 0 to 10 volt. There, with the 0 to 10, there's 2 extra wires. But so for the phase cut, just 2 wire, black, white, and no secondary wire needed. So that brings down the cost of some projects as well. With the triac, you mainly use incandescent and some LED products. Some terminology on dimming. Dimming range refers to the actual percentage from the max output of the LED itself. The the quality of the LEDs that are currently on the market, and also the well-designed drivers are able to dim down to certain levels at 5%, 1%, 0.1, or even dim to off. And I'll get my next slide will explain some of that as well with the dimming range. Another term is forward phase control. These are types of dimmers that work with triac dimmers, MLV, incandescent, leading edge. And then we have reverse phase control. These are dimmers that work with these are drivers that work with electronic low voltage dimmers or trailing edge. The next slide here, as I talked about the dimming range, what I put this together is kind of shows you when you have the dimming range and you select a product, a driver that dims down to 1%. That is what we are testing with a measuring light tool in our facility. So we promote the product as a product that can dim down to 1%. And what this actually shows is even though the product was measured at a 1%, if you have a real life application, you walk into a space, the product is dimmed down, the light source is dimmed down to 1%, the perception of the actual human eye actually perceives that light to be around 10%. So even though it's measured by 1%, your eyes will actually pick up the light source and see it a little bit brighter than you would perceive it as. And then, with the 5% dimmed down to 5%, you'll see about a 2 times brighter. So I just wanted to give you guys an idea of, if you have a project and you order one of our drivers that promotes 1% dimming, it is tested and it is going to be down to that 1%. But if a customer says, oh, it's a little brighter than I think, that's kind of the reason why this kind of shows you why that person sees that light source as brighter as it should be. So now I'm going to get into some of the products. The M series product, it shows here multiple different options for you. It is a magnetic transformer, phase cut dimming. So that can be used with an MLV triac dimmer. Some of the features with the M series, we have a wide range of options from 20 watts, 40 watts, all the way up to 300 watts. We use it with a 12 volt and a 24 volt option. So there it says it's a constant voltage product. 120, 277 is an option. So you have for residential or for commercial applications. We offer the product with the MLV flicker-free dimming down to 1%. We do offer some wiring knockout compartments with knockouts, which allows for easy installation and a cleaner look. Also included in that product as auto reset circuit breakers for any overheating or anything to that nature. It would auto reset the product, so the product would move efficiency. The M series, it is a class 2 rated product with a 12 volt, which goes all the way up to 60 watts. And the 24 volt option can go all the way up to 96 watts. The NEMA 3R states that the product can be is an outdoor rated product, wind blown, rain touched. So it is a product we could recommend for the landscaping as an option to use for this product as well. Another nice feature was recently we are NOM certified with the M series. We also are ETL and then CSA listed as well. All our products, Magnitude offers a 5-year standard warranty with our product as well. Some of the advantages using the M series, the product's been around for over 10 plus years, still working, high quality, very durable. Being magnetic transformer, there's less components within the product, so for any kind of failures, there's that lesser prone to failure rate because of the minimal amount of components. The smooth dimming down to 1% using an MLV triac dimmer. What's nice about the MLVs, they're a lower price point on the dimming side, so that brings down the cost for your projects. The availability of the power ratings from 20 watts all the way up to 300 watts. Option for use of a 277, so for commercial projects. And then we also offer in the magnetic series, our T series family, where that can go all the way up to about 900 watts, keeping that class 2 rating, and then use it in a multi-channel application. By nature, again, the product is very robust, very tolerant of input power, and the applications for the magnetic series, you got landscape, maintenance, repair, overhaul markets to go into. So it's a really nice product line. So there are some of the advantages. There are some obstacles and objections for the M series I'd like to go over. The overall form factor of the product, as you go increase in the wattage options, the product gets a little bit larger in space, larger in form, and also a little bit heavier as well, so for freight costs and all that. What that means, so also the enclosure size decreases with the power. Specify the driver appropriately for the application. Install, another objection you might have because of the larger product, you might have a smaller application. So we would always recommend proper ventilation with the product. So that might be an obstacle that you might come across. Also with the M series, we recommend a 50% minimum load. So for an example, if you use one of our 96 watt M series product, we would require you to use about 50% 50 watt LED, up to 50 watt LED. So that could be an obstacle as well for that application. And then also with the M series, we would like, match the driver closely to the voltage and the current requirements. Get as close as you can with that. This slide just gives you an idea. This is on our spec sheets, kind of building up the part number for you with the M series. So it's pretty simplified. You would select, it's an M series, the wattage, what output voltage you'll be needing, the 12 volt or the 24 volt. Would you be needing a 120 or a 277? And that's how simple it is kind of to build our part numbers. And then I'll show you with our next fixture as well. This here kind of gives you a diagram of how the product gets installed from the input side, which goes into the dimmer that you will be using, and from the dimmer into our drive or transformer, and then from our transformer to the fixture itself. The next family I'd like to talk about is our E series. This is an electronic phase cut dimmable driver. There's two offerings we have with this. This is we have our UL listed product, and then we have our UL recognized product. The two differences: the listed version, which is the black, the one on top, that has a self-enclosed junction box. That is where all the wiring will take place. So from the light source, the wires from the light source will go, you would wire that up right into our driver. It's a self-enclosed product. Our recognized product is kind of an example of a component of the fixture. This would be a product that would be built into a light fixture, a sign as well. So those are some examples of our recognized. So those are the two differences between the listed and the recognized. Some of the features of our E-Series, it's a class 2 rated product, ranges 20 watts, 40 watts, 60 watts, 75 watts, all the way up to 96 watts as an offering. We also, for the output current, we have a 12 volt and a 24 volt option. This product, the E-Series, only works with a 120 input voltage. It offers a flicker-free dimming down to a 1%. And what's nice is you can use this with an MLV tri-act dimmer. And then we also have on our website, which I'll go over, we have an updated list of compatible dimmers that we recommend using with the fixture as well. So again, using an electronic driver with an MLV dimmer, you're getting the efficiency of using an electronic driver with a lower cost MLV tri-act dimmer. The product itself, it's very super compact, aluminum case. The wiring compartments with the knockouts for the installation makes the installation easily to install, and also keep a nice clean look. Has the auto reset protection. Again, this is similar to the M series. The E series is now NOM certified as well, and then we have a UL rating for that. And then our recognized product can be used with signage as well. So it's UL listed for signage, again with the 5-year warranty. Some of the advantages, it's a smaller, with our E-Series, it's a smaller form factor. If you have some applications such as for mirrors or for furniture or tight spaces for under cabinet lighting, this is an option for you. Smooth dimming down to 1%, again with the MLV dimmer. It's higher efficiency than the magnetic transformer line. It actually runs 5 times cooler than our M series. It has an aluminum case with smart and sleek design. It's very lightweight, so for shipping purposes, handling purposes, those costs can come down as well. The recognized version, the component one, that is wet location, IP67 rated. Another nice feature with the E-Series would be multi-channel options with that. We have a product that I'll speak about very shortly. It goes from 2 all the way up to 9 channels. And then also the E-Series offers an 8-watt minimum load. This slide here talks about, again, building up the part number. So you would select the E-Series. Are you looking for the listed version or the recognized version, the wattage, the voltage, and that's how simply to build our fixture product number. This slide explains kind of how it gets installed again, from the input side all the way up to the output side. So the wire, it's a 2-wire fixture driver, so it brings down costs as well for labor and wiring and materials. So the line goes into the dimmer, from the dimmer into the driver, and then into from the driver to the fixture itself. And these are all on our spec sheets from our websites. The next line I want to talk about is the EZJ series. This is being used with our E-Series product. This is a great product to have on the shelf for the distributors out there, for the contractors that are doing some smaller rooms, kitchens, little offices, multiple different options for you to use with this product. This is pre-built, pre-wired product, UL listed, that it comes right out of the box with the drivers built in. This can be a surface mounted product. This can be installed into a ceiling, a non-HVAC ceiling. But this is great. It's very sleek. It uses our E-Series product. Again, this is something to have, the availability of this, have on the shelf for your contractors or for projects, for kitchen and bath, those types of things. These things can be hidden within a closet, easy to maintain as well. So as over the lifetime of the driver, if it needs to be replaced, it's all in one central location. So you just replace the driver. You don't have to get up into the ceiling or replace the fixture itself. You just get right to the driver, unscrew the driver, put a new driver in. So it saves time for the long haul as well, and money. Some of the key features, it's a pre-wired fixture. The installation time, the labor cost, all that comes down because the product itself is all ready to go right out of the box. And then it has all the same features what the E-Series offers, from the dim down to 1%, MLV triac dimmer, the installation. So those are some of the features of our EZJ family. This gives you an idea of how to build the product itself. The next slide here shows you our E-Series product being used with our JB series, our junction box series. This is a more expanded, more cumbersome product than our EZJ. But what this product allows for is from 2 channels all the way up to 9 channels. So if you have a larger space or a larger project with multiple fixtures, this could be another offering to you. This again is a pre-built product. All the drivers are included, the wiring. All you're doing is running the wires from the light source right into the junction box. And what it gives you, I actually have a sample here. I don't know if I'm on video, but this sample here, this junction box series, kind of gives you an idea how it looks. This has 4 channels in it, has the knockouts on the top and the bottom. So for any wiring installation, gives you that flexibility. This is a made-to-order product, so it's about 2 weeks out the door from our facility in Tustin, California. And so for freight purposes, roughly about another week to 2 weeks for delivery. So you're looking about a 4-week lead time for this product. It's a great specification product where you can use this for multiple uses, for different applications, different projects. If you have a high atrium ceiling, pretty much any remote application, driver application, this is a great solution for you. This can be recessed into the wall, so it can be hidden within the space. It can be surface mounted, so if you wanted to put it in a maintenance closet, any type of closet. And then also in the medical field, this is a great product for MRI rooms. With this product, all the drivers are going to be outside of the MRI space or the surgery room. And then so for easy accessibility for maintenance or facility purposes, you don't have to interfere within that space. If a light goes out, all you would have to go into that closet and replace the driver that way, where you're not interfering in a room that's cannot be intervened with. Some of the features, again, it's a pre-wired fixture. Goes from 2 to 9 channels, which is a real nice option using our E-Series product. So this is a 5-year warranty on the product. These are, again, made to order product. This slide here shows you how to build up the JB series using the E-Series. I wanted to talk about, our E-Series has advantages and our M-Series has advantages. So I kind of put this slide together to give you an idea. I'll start with the E-Series. Has smaller form factor, lightweight, sleek design, has an 8-watt minimum load. All the products are Class 2 rated. Has a signage listing for the signage contractors and companies that are out there. And then you're also able to use it in a multi-channel application with the recessed JB series or our EZJ series. The M series has advantages as well. High quality, very durable. It's a higher power rating, can go all the way up to 300 watts. It's Class 1 and also Class 2 rated. So if you needed a Class 1 option, our M series would fit that bill. Also, it has a 277 volt input option, So if you need for more commercial applications, our M series would be the solution. And then we also, for multi-channel, we have a T series, which gives you flexibility with the multi-channel. It's a very robust, tolerant fixture. And again, it's been around for over 10 years, still working strong. So those are some of the advantages. So, you have two to choose from. This one here, compatibility. Magnitude really strives to make sure, that we're promoting our products also with the correct dimmers that are out there on the market. This is kind of a live thing that we do. So we are actively testing dimmers and with our drivers and transformers constantly at our facility in California. We might not have tested. What's nice is there's a lot out there. So if there's certain products that are newer out there, or some products that are using on a regular basis that you would like us to test, just reach out to Polaris. We will get that dimmer into our facility, test it with our product, make sure you guys are comfortable knowing that product would fit with that dimmer, the driver would fit with that dimmer. But this gives you an idea of what we put together. This is right off our website, so this is accessible to you. So it's the first one here, the Lutron Caseta. It's an MLV with their E-Series. You can kind of show what it works with. Our E96, which is our 96 watt E-Series, has an 8 watt minimum load all the way up to 96 watts. So we know that this is, we can go to market with our E-Series, with the Lutron Caseta, which gives you and your customers and your clients being comfortable to know that this product, when it's installed, it's going to work properly. So Magnitude really believes in the compatibility, and we just want to be transparent with it as well. As you can see a little bit below there, the Lutron Ariandi, that is something that we do not recommend. So we're very transparent that what works and not works, and we're open to listening to the customers if they need to test out as well. So just reach out to Polaris. They will contact us, and we will test anything that you need us to test. This slide here kind of shows you some competitors of ours that we're on the same level with them. There's some larger conglomerate product companies out there: Lutron, Advanced, Universal, Acuity, ERP. These are companies that we're on the same level with them with our products, but we're a smaller, family-oriented company, very accessible, and be able to handle with our product line a lot of applications. So I just wanted to put that slide. We're not, we do have the products. We're a strong company, and we compete with these other companies out there. Another slide here is our Magnitude updated website. Very excited for this. We redesigned it. We made it much easier to navigate through. We have product information on there. You can request a sample right off our website. We have training and product videos. We have literature electronically that, if you need to pass on to a specifier, an engineer, or an architect, you can pass that information along right from our website. You can do RMA requests right from our website. We do have some promotions and marketing throughout the year that you can find right from our website. And then I just put our link there. So if you have some time, a few minutes, more than happy to check out the website. Magnitude lighting products. So I went over the E-Series. I went over the M-Series today. We're very excited that those two products, and we do have some others that are NOM certified. Feel free to reach out to Polaris and if you have any questions, they're more than happy to help you with the NOM certifications of all our products. And then that's it. Any questions that you might have?
Thank you, Ryan. We have been answering some questions as we go.
Okay.
Some of them it referred to if we can share the presentation, but the good news is that we are recording this webinar. We're gonna upload it to our YouTube channel, so
Okay.
everybody can have it there for reference. Another thing is about 0 to 10 volts. Do you have any options for 0 to 10 volts? I understand that not within E and M series, right?
That is correct. Yeah, they are non-0 to 10 volt, but we do offer a solid drive family. It's called the solid drive, which is our 0 to 10 volt option that we can offer.
All right. Also, DALI version for drivers.
The
Is there
dolly,
any
yeah.
option?
Currently at this time, we do not offer a product that is compatible with the dolly system.
And I think we're gonna continue with this conversation next week or the week after. So there's more to come, more about magnitude lighting series and other options and opportunities that can create in the market in Latin America. So thank you very much, Ryan, for your time, for this presentation. It came out really, really good. A lot of interesting and good information that we are going to share with all our networks in Latin America. So thank you very much for the time on this.
Yes, I appreciate setting this up, and I look forward to the next presentation, and thank you for your time.